Listen.
So what are you man going to be speaking about today? So how do you lot normally do it? I'll see you man.
Just talk, bro.
We get topics that we've seen like on the socials or like anything that might have happened to you like over the week, and can create scenarios in it literally and just ask questions.
Don't worry, it's a safe space.
No, I'm here. I'm a comedian anyway, so I can just fit into any conversation.
You see the three of you, yeah. How do you guys pick whose idea was it, and like why don't you three in it?
Alright, do you know what's mad? Like us three are part of a bigger group.
Okay.
So there's a couple other men attached to that.
Okay.
So we've got a group chat, but us three, my brother Jordan, he's a comedian, innit? So he kind of said that he wants to do like comedy shows and stuff.
Yeah.
And at the time, we've always just been like, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah.
And then he said, right, he wants to have his own show.
Okay.
So we just said we're gonna create our own our own comedy show. And then from then, we realised that we kind of work well together as a trio. You know when you just realise you got a dynamic.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of more serious, but on banter.
Yeah.
George is just straight banter, and Els is kind of in between. So it kind of like bounces off each other. The energy works. Do you get it? And then after that, we just said, you know what? Els was like, well, like, Theon, you're too funny not to be on camera. Yeah. Because I used to be like, nah, ban that, man. Ban being on camera. Cameras.
Everyone had that stage. Everyone had that stage.
Like, what, blatant that.
How many? We did like 50 episodes before Big Bro said we can go on YouTube. Bro.
Serious?
Yeah. Big Bro had to get the green light. Why on it, bro?
Wait. Why though? This is a problem within the black community.
This is a serious problem, bro. The same reason that you didn't want to be on camera, it's gonna be the same reason. It's like, bro, man's not some YouTuber. Yeah. Bro, man's got this mentality that man's not gonna be on that, bro. Man, what do you mean people are gonna like, nah? I was mad against it, innit?
Yeah, no, I get it, but for me, it was more of a thing where like the man was like, you are sleeping on some serious talent here. Yeah. You're funny, and lots of people find you funny.
Yeah.
So why didn't you want to be on camera though?
Well, initially, it was more of a thing where I had a negative perspective of what I saw other pods doing.
Fair.
Okay.
Because I saw other pods doing just chatting off, like chatting about bare man. I'm like, wait, you're on a podcast talking about a next man. Yeah. Like you're a male. Yeah. Like what are you doing?
What was associated to being a podcaster back then? Was
so that's what I'm saying. So when man kind of said, right, man, because like with our team, like we don't speak about other people. Like that's why people can't really cancel us, because the things we discuss it's about us. The things that we put out there is about us. Our experience.
Disclaimer.
What's going on today?
Just so you know.
We don't give a fuck.
You're representing couple as well. You can all go left.
I have to get some of that. Keep that NSC local. Wow, we're on getting cancelled.
Need some entertainment.
You see what it is? We were saying earlier that, like, you know, like sometimes when people are getting cancelled, it's because also they present an image that they're not actually like. So imagine they've set themselves as a certain standard.
Fake. It's fake.
And then when they slip up now, but bro, they ain't no slipping up here. Cause man's been like this. Go check 100 episodes ago. Man's been doing this. So
do you man believe in cancel culture?
It's a real thing.
Yes and no. It depends what you've done. Really and truly. If you haven't done anything that crazy, it's easy to get by, innit?
I don't think it depends on what you do. I think it depends on how much people like you, how popping you are.
Also, what you do,
that can make you even more cancelable.
No, I get that, but like, there are still crazy things that certain celebs have done, and cool. For example, bro, from what I understand, Kodak Black actually went to jail or something on a sexual assault charge or something like that. Yeah, he went to jail on it.
But he's not been cancelled.
Yeah, exactly.
They tried.
It depends. Like,
they actually tried to cancel him.
Yeah,
some people would have made.
And it's also who he is. Like he's already
rotted.
Madman, bro.
He's already rotted. So it's like he's not presenting an image that you couldn't have possibly. I don't know, but why haven't they? Why have people look past?
And it's also how you act after you get. Like people are talking about you did this. Yeah. But like, all right, cool. Am I gonna apologize? Am I gonna like how you carry yourself after the incident also determines what happens after.
Yeah, true.
Like Drake didn't do the mad thing, but he kind of like, you see when it got brought out that he had a hidden child with a porn star, for someone that could like finish a man. if they're not that popping.
But you can't cancel a man over that.
Yeah, that one's a bit mad.
Yeah, that's not cancel culture. You have to do something wrong, innit?
When a man's done something
done something
wrong,
illegal,
and he's like, hold on a second.
It doesn't even go.
Do you think so?
Sometimes it can be based on your opinion. You can have an opinion and then they'll cancel based on that, bro. Which is mad. That's when I don't believe in cancel culture.
It can be an opinion still.
Or even your preference in woman. You could be a black man with a white one. Right.
Yeah.
He's not even for us.
You know what he's like.
Oh yeah, he's one of them.
And it's
He's one of them. He likes them.
I always knew.
Snow bunnies.
I always knew based off nothing.
Them man hate themselves and their mum. I like black women.
I love them.
What is? Alright, bro.
There's nothing better than a black woman.
Yo,
What's better than that? You lot don't like black women.
You do.
Wait. You lot don't like black women.
Don't do that.
Why am I to cancel you? Why am I on my own here? You man are not.
I'll finish this drink right now.
in the name of black women.
I'm here to make sure, because I like black women. I know black women, they're serious, man, and they support us as well as black men.
Yes, they do.
Bro's overcompensating.
He's overcompensating.
We don't need to say it.
Because
check my track record,
I'm declaring my love. You were not crazy, bro.
You know how he was talking about like guys being when a black guy's with a white woman and like how it's perceived. There was on Twitter I saw there was a couple, they got married, innit? There was a Nigerian man and obviously he's got married to a white woman.
Okay.
Meet the
Ogoshola or something like that, yeah.
Ogoshola, that's his name.
Are you Jamaican?
Are you guessing, bro?
I didn't hear. This is Ogoshola.
Where you from though, bro?
Britain. I live in Britain.
We're going to the Windrush.
My family's from the Caribbean.
Okay.
But I'm aware of Nigerian culture. Like my best friend's Nigerian, so I kind of know.
It's too funny.
I know my best friend's Nigerian.
My best friend's Nigerian. So wait, let me explain. So when it comes to Nigerian cultures, I'm very, very familiar with the way in which.
So is it Ogoshola?
Uncle, the different tribes, Yoruba, Igbo.
Name two.
He's good.
If my brother was to get married and I'm his best man, I know what I'm doing. I know I'm lying down. I know the pattern. You get me? So it's not like I'm Caribbean. I don't have a clue. I'm clued up. Anyway,
Wait. What country?
You didn't say where you're from.
Yeah, what country?
Oh, Jamaica, and my mum's from Cuba.
Okay.
Yeah, so a mix.
So would you actually call yourself British first? Like not British first, but
you know
like,
what's mad? You know what it is, yeah? I feel like as black people in England, I feel like there's a little bit of like a catch-22 situation. Because we're born, a lot of us are born here. I don't know if everyone here is born here. But a lot of us are born here. And it's like, we can't call ourselves English because we're black. And if you was to go back home, they'll be like, you're from, you're not even from here. They even try to claim this.
Your place you're claiming.
Exactly. So it's kind of like a catch-22 situation. As much as man represents as a black person living in England, but man knows that man's from the Caribbean, and Caribbean people are from Africa as well. So I respect that, innit?
PR training on the.
Come on, man, you have to know what you're dealing with, man. I'm not trying to get cancelled. Anyway, talk about Mr. Ogun.
Yeah. So obviously, they've got married now, and then obviously on Twitter there was a backlash because obviously she's getting his surname. It was like meet the Ogonsholas now, and yeah, bro, there's just hella negative comments about like off the basis of how she's gonna have that Nigerian surname as a white woman, like black men.
Who's saying that though?
Just how
to any random user.
So there's
a demographic saying it.
It's definitely not TikTok. It's not just any random user. You know, TikTok's got the user 1,000.
So wait, let me just get something straight. So a black man has married a white English woman. And because she's now inherited his name as tradition, people are having a complaint about her having a Nigerian surname. That doesn't make sense.
Tradition, man games.
So what do they want her to keep her name?
Bro, man games.
It's not just about that. I guess
that's not the reason.
That's not really the reason. They're using that like as a cover, a blanket.
They're just angry that he's married.
Literally, more time.
I think the surname is the extra emphasis.
Yeah.
You never see a white woman with that kind of surname.
Has he got clout or something? What's the vibe?
I don't know, man.
Who are they?
I don't know who they are. I just saw. It was just a very good picture that went viral.
That's even the.
I'm pretty sure it's even one of their posts.
Yeah, it was. Of course, it would have come off one of their posts.
That's even one of.
Yeah, it was their post. It was their post. Factually, it was their post, and people were tweeting their wedding.
How can man post my wedding and you're popping on my wife
Best day of my life.
saying why is she taking my surname? Are you crazy?
Why you don't use Twitter?
Yeah, no.
So it's very negative.
Yeah, it's negative.
I ain't put my wedding on there, bro.
No chance.
To be fair, facts.
I feel sorry for that guy, man, because he's just marrying the woman that he loves,
Woman of his dreams.
and now he's getting corn on Twitter.
Yeah, it's long, man.
Yeah.
Can't take it to heart. The Twitter is just a weird place.
Yeah, it's been weird for a while, because I was even telling to my guys, you go on Twitter now, it's porn and fighting, but it's severe porn.
It's crazy. I can't get away from it. It's so dark,
bruv. You scroll. My phone is on silent.
Get away from it.
You can't.
No. Genuinely,
Bad
it's
boy,
like,
bro.
literally now.
I don't use Twitter that much anymore.
The bot's running, and the thing is, you literally go, like, what's the Arsenal score? You just see serious fucking. What, bro? It's crazy.
Messed up.
It's really it's crazy.
On Twitter, you're never prepared for the next scroll.
Yeah, like you do one thing
in a public space.
Yeah.
When I go on Twitter, I go straight to following.
I go to following now. Yeah, I go to following because the for you is too mad.
It's not for me, man.
The for you is too mad.
It's lawless.
To be fair, I get informed on Twitter mostly by the group chats because I'm in a couple group chats on Twitter. So I usually go on the group chats and then just watch what people have sent.
Yeah.
And then that's it. I don't really go on the timeline the way I would have gone back in the day. Like it's not the same anymore, man. It's messed up. Still? I tweet every now and then still.
Be careful, man.
Yeah.
No.
He's using hiding.
My thing's locked.
My thing's always locked, bro.
Please be careful.
It's always locked, bro.
Because the tweeting thing, I've seen a couple men that I know who just are normal guys. Then they start excelling in whatever career they're doing.
God.
And then as soon as they start to excel, they're like, wait a minute, let's have a look at 2012.
What did you say about Blick?
Yeah.
I just want to thank God for this mobile award. Hey, let's find those tweets.
Let's find what's going on back in the day, and people get cancelled. So all I'm saying,
be careful.
one thing with Twitter, people like to express their thoughts. Just make sure your thoughts are clean.
I've done the sweep though.
And got PR. Oh, you have to. If you men all got Twitter, do the sweep.
I had the CIA to clean out.
You have to.
It's bad.
If you don't, you're gonna be in trouble.
It was fine.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
Now do another sweep though. Do a yearly sweep.
I actually done a recent one.
Do a yearly sweep.
What keywords you got?
It wasn't bad though. I said all my short friends are funny. That's
calm.
That's calm.
What the hell?
I got a move. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
what did you mean by that? What did you mean by that?
It was just truthful.
I don't know.
But short's not even wouldn't be offensive in that type of sense.
This is nasty. This is
insane.
I can feel he wants to get cancelled at the time because they're short Kings Vicky. What does he mean?
What does that even mean?
That's not part of our personality.
We're not all funny.
Yeah, we're not all funny. I'm serious all the time. I'm on job.
He's actually cleaned up in advance, just in case a new thing becomes offensive because that's what's happening, bro.
You thinking ahead. You might need to move like that.
Yeah, facts.
He's got the game still.
I might have to delete anything I have about 2 people.
Just be careful, man, please, because Twitter, I've seen it, man. I've seen man literally. When you start after going into your notes app and typing an apology, you're no longer there, man. And that is something that.
An apology.
I'll be real. Man's not apologizing.
Yeah, word. Are you ever apologising if something goes on in the pod?
If there's something you can apologise.
Do you know what's just mad? Like, there's been a couple incidents where we was like, oh, where the backlash is crazy, but we're not even realising that what we're saying. Like, I'll give you an example. My friend was Els on the pod. He was talking about like black women, and he basically said black men. He said black men, and then he said black females. But we didn't understand that black
the
females.
The key word on females.
Yes, they was like,
can't say females, you know. Apparently,
they were like, black men. Why are you referring to black men as black men and then women as females? So they started coming for him. So we was thinking, wait,
you didn't even know
what was a regular term.
I thought that's how you describe the opposite sex of a man.
Yeah.
They're like, no.
It's even worse because he said men and females.
Bro, and then the comments were like,
look at how
look at these guys, look at them discussing.
Itching for it, man.
And I was like, damn, wow, I never even realised that females is a negative term.
Why? Do we get
I've heard that before though.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
is
yeah.
it negative?
Yeah, females
No?
negative returns to like you're saying like
I have no clue.
females like I don't
Don't
know.
quote me. I remember seeing like that's how you determine species, innit?
Yes.
So they're not classed as.
It's like how you describe like a female dog, like animals and
Exactly.
You say
You
female.
would never call a guy a male, innit? Like you wouldn't be like there's that. You wouldn't say male in any.
Don't say never, but
Why would you
I
say
see
male?
free male.
Huh?
I see free male.
Yeah, in a normal, I don't see it, but yeah, I don't. Obviously, I get why it's not offensive though. I get why it's not offensive more than why. I'm just saying I've heard it's offensive. That was crazy what I was about to just do. Sorry, I'm just. I basically did. Listen, I've just heard it's offensive. I've just heard it's offensive.
Let him continue.
Yeah, well, like leave him to get
Here he
cancelled.
goes.
Here I go. I've just heard it's offensive, innit? Like, man don't understand fully why it's offensive, innit? But I guess you've explained.
Did you guys have to apologize after that?
No, we didn't apologise. We just kind of said, we spoke in the group chat, innit?
Yeah.
We said, boys, we don't refer to women as females.
you learn from it. That's what they
We
want.
refer to them
That's
as
it.
women.
That's it, man.
And whenever you're referring to people, always just say some. Never say all.
Oh,
because
never.
if you say all,
Yeah.
you're talking about every single woman on planet Earth.
Yeah, you can't say all.
You get what I'm saying? So I've always seen it as a thing where you have to be careful how you operate. Because people are watching and they're waiting. They're literally waiting, you know. That's the mad thing.
I hate the some and all argument though, because sometimes not that you want to say all, but some just defeats the point of the major point. Do you know what I mean?
That's when you need to go to the edge and
Because
say
it's like
majority,
the sum can just be 1%, and you're trying to counter that of the 99%.
Give an example. Give an example where some and all differ.
Oh,
I ain't got one, you know.
without it being too
Yeah,
controversial.
An example of when some and all differ.
Why would they need to differ though?
So like, if you're explaining it, if you're having
Because
like an
I hear
argument,
what you're saying. Because at the end of the day, it's never all.
Yeah. So he's saying that some is sometimes a bit like in between. So I'm saying, when would it be some and all?
But I just feel like when something is a majority, it's close enough to say all. Do you know what I mean?
but you've still got that same.
Yeah.
So you basically saying don't say all.
Never.
Yeah, never say
You
all.
should.
Innit? I hear that.
This is literally podcast 101.
101.
Yeah, you can't say all women. You can't say all
ever
women. Anything,
say
innit?
all.
Yeah.
You can't say all black men, all black women, because there's too many varieties of us to be saying that. Do you know what I'm saying?
I can say all black men anything, bro.
He's determined to tempt it.
I'm determined to get cancelled.
He wants determined. He wants it. He wants it.
Listen.
By you saying all
Literally,
black
bro.
men,
In what case? All niggas, like, bro. What you gonna say to me,
Man,
bro?
don't watch you on the podcast and just scroll.
Yeah,
bro.
literally, shut up, bro. Like,
get me?
I'm not gonna get I get what you're saying, but I feel like it only applies when talking about opposite sex, innit? Like, I don't feel
all women,
or another race, like, because obviously you're saying all about something you're not included in. I can say all black men. If I'm wrong, I can't get cancelled over it.
Give me an example of where you can say all black men and it makes sense.
All black men.
He's gonna cook. Let him cook.
I hope.
Yeah, let him cook, man.
For me, I wouldn't even say black men. I'd say all niggas. Can I say
If
that?
you want- if you want to get derogatory, let's get derogatory. Go on.
All niggas love staring when they see another nigga. You gonna say something to me? If you don't fit into it, shut up. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's
like,
like
yeah.
brothers don't care. Brothers don't care. Like,
but you know what?
I don't want to get into it, but brothers don't
guys
care.
don't cancel it. Like, it's,
Guys don't care,
cancel
bro.
guys.
A guy's not gonna come and say, "Oh no, it's only some niggas." No.
cancel culture.
What do I look like? I'm saying I'm a black guy that doesn't stare.
Yeah, guys
Brother,
don't
what
care.
do you like?
Guys
what?
don't care, bro. Guys don't care.
No, I don't think cancel culture is something attached to men too much.
fair.
I think it's something that it's something that women push. Like, I feel like men, it's hard for a man to be like, oh yeah. Like, what's my man doing? Like, my man, people might have an opinion on it, but we won't.
They don't go and do the
cancel.
cancelling.
I can't imagine a man
I
then
don't
going
think
into
so.
the chat saying, oh, he's cancelled, boys.
Boys,
it's cancelled. Boys, it's cancelled.
But nobody's
still watching.
Yeah, we can't support it, bro.
That's what he said.
We can't support
You haven't
it.
blocked him.
Everyone
You
on
haven't
follow.
blocked
Everyone
him.
on follow. Everyone on
You're still
follow.
following him.
Kick him out the group chat.
But I will say that man them will say they have like a joint idea that this is wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Agreed.
cool. Let me
Agree. You can say like something's rodded or like he's
Cool.
done, but
He's done now.
Yeah,
With that
done
being
it.
said, yeah, I feel like girls say this thing where guys don't really take offense to what other guys do because we don't really, you know,
Strong connection.
We don't pull
or something
each
like
other.
that.
we don't really pull men up on other things. Like a woman would more likely pull up on another girl I don't feel like guys do that.
I'll pull up my friend,
It
but I'm not
depends.
pulling up a person I'm watching on YouTube. I don't know him. I don't give a fuck what he
No,
does.
but like we might, for example, I'll give you an example where I think majority of man them looked at something and said, right, he's done.
Okay.
I'm gonna give an example. Will Smith.
Okay.
When most men saw what Will Smith was under,
Yeah.
I was like, he's done now.
Yeah.
His
when he got
woman
slapped.
is running
When he slapped,
his head
Yeah,
because he let his head go so mad.
His head was gone.
Because before
even before the slapping
before the
thing.
slapping,
he was already
he was
running.
laughing. He was laughing
Yeah.
before you see.
And then he clocked her.
He clocked and he was like, "Oh shit,
Let me
turn up. Let me turn up.
But you know what? Even before that situation,
She was already
when
boying
used
his
to
thing.
talk- She was boying.
She was
him,
already
like,
boying his
about
thing.
tune,
Let her to Tupac.
Yeah.
That was nasty.
Yeah.
When his daughter was saying, "Oh, my mum misses you," and he's reading it and he's upset, I said, "Yeah." Well, I said, Will Smith. As much as I used to rate you, I feel like most of the man them are like, you know what, like Will Smith might be finished now.
Yeah, he's done
I
it
can't
as
respect
that.
a man that ain't controlling his own yard.
Yeah, but even if you don't respect him, man don't care in the sense of what we would call cancelling. Nonetheless, like man's not gonna like forcefully now not watch what he
You said
puts
if you see
out.
him and he's taking a picture with him. Alright.
I don't
Well,
care.
when,
Like,
you say taking a picture, in what kind of circumstance?
you see him on the street or at the airport.
If man sees
What, running up to him?
Right,
And, Will.
Come on, you're doing that nigga thing. You're doing that nigga thing. You're doing that nigga thing. You're doing that.
I'm doing that. My God, I'm keeping it.
You ain't got no video with him, nothing.
I'm taking a picture.
I'm not saying you have to, but it's not something you can still do. Like, do you not respect him so much after that you are now saying you wouldn't do that? Has something changed, or is it something you just wouldn't do anyway?
Because you're asking me directly, I would rarely go up to a next man and say, "Hey, bro, like, I'm a massive fan." like me personally, like literally their own, innit? Obviously, if you like someone, do your thing, innit?
Yeah.
But that's not my kind of bag, innit? Like if I see a next man, because I see it as you're just a human just like me, but you're excelling in your field. For me to be like, "Oh, bro, like let me just get a picture."
Even footballers and that, bro.
Footballers are just doing their thing, innit?
Footballers are the least.
Man, see Ronaldo or Ronaldinho, I'm going mad.
No, but
that's different though. He said footballers is mad vague.
Oh yeah, but obviously that's the footballer you like, innit?
But it depends on the circumstance.
It sounds like any star.
You're gonna keep me.
I'm not gonna get too gassed about
He's not
it.
saying, okay, cool. I don't think you're saying you're Bob. You're just saying maybe you wouldn't take the picture, but you'd still salute Will Smith.
No, but 100. If I saw them, it's a walk one. That's a serious man.
Yeah, literally.
But I'm not gonna run up.
Yeah,
like the run, because even the
nobody said you have to run up, bro. Why would anybody be running?
But the thing is, a lot of the time, it is a bit of a run up to go to the person because you have to think yourself.
Nah, man, see
let me get the
people.
confidence.
Man, see people somewhere. Man's not running up. Like, what is like? If anything, you're walking over. Grown man.
Have you ever asked for a pic?
No.
Okay.
Have any of you lot asked for a pic?
I don't think so, you know.
So you men have never done this.
It's because I haven't bumped into any.
No, but you never bumped into not one famous person.
I bumped into celeb, but
not someone I'd want to take a picture with though.
Lauren James.
Oh, you
Who's
took a
that?
picture of Lauren James.
I didn't ask for the
James'
picture
sister.
though. Like, I didn't ask for the picture.
She's a footballer though. She's not Reece James' sister. She's a footballer. She's a lioness.
I'm a
You're
down.
boying it, bro.
Lauren James, Reece James' sister.
I know who she is.
She's
If I
running
saw
for the
her,
Ballon
I wouldn't.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter about who it
Well, are you a
is.
Chelsea fan?
No, I'm not. There's some people in the room, innit?
It was me and another. It was me and another Chelsea fan, bro.
Okay.
I feel like I'm getting attached to this. I didn't ask for the pic. Like, that's why I didn't even count it. Like, no, because he asked the question initially. Any of us asked for a pic? That's what you asked.
Oh, you didn't ask for the pic.
Man said, I said no.
You didn't ask for the pic.
I didn't ask for the pic, bro.
Cool.
He was in like
Have you got a pic of Lauren James?
I was in the pic with broski in it. I'm actually leaving extra, but I'm just.
These men are violating.
Yeah,
You got a selfie with Lauren James.
Man's
Man's talking about Will Smith. Man's talking about. You see the caliber is going down. So I didn't realise that we was going that low. I was talking about Will Smith,
Alright, bro. Like,
LeBron James, Thierry Henry. These are
trophies, man.
Lauren James. Shout her out. But if I saw her, it's on a she's doing her
why
thing
am I getting attacked?
in the WSL.
I didn't ask for the picture.
Stop saying you didn't ask for the pic.
Because it matters. He asked a question.
So why were you in the picture?
What do you want? I was in the picture. Ask for the picture. I never said
You're bad. He's lost.
yeah, that was nasty.
He's lost.
Bleep his name. My brethren.
Bro's got nothing to do with this.
He's at home.
Bro, that's why you can't even be honest, bro. I can't even bring up. You did. But yeah, man. Whatever, man. It's cool. Man, change topic.
Yeah, it's fine. Shout out Fabs, anyway. Obviously, like, he's a big Chelsea fan. Massive Chelsea fan.
Live always still.
Massive Chelsea fan.
What? So there's no one.
Alright, if I was to actually take a picture, it will be someone where I can say, you know what, I can post this and everyone's giving man ratings. So I would say someone like.
And you think Will Smith don't fit in that?
Nah, not anymore.
Not after his recent.
Not anymore.
I'll give you my top 3.
I don't know who you man think you are, bro.
I'll give you my top 3.
Cap. Will Smith is one of the greatest actors of all time. Man said not anymore. Like, bro, if you post a picture of Will Smith, it's still a big deal. It's still like,
You're saying that people like pop it down and that.
For you.
oh, dog.
He just lost celebrity. He just lost celebrity.
Right, cool. I'm only taking a picture of King Von from now on. But that's how you man are moving, bro.
Like, top 3 people that I would take a picture with, that I personally rate. I'm taking the picture with Vibes Cartel. If I box him.
Oh God! Oh my God!
That's a legend. Vibes Cartel. No. You have to understand. Vibes Cartel is a goat.
Alright.
Yeah. So if I saw him, I'm like, yo,
Fair.
Vibes. Go on. I'm holding this.
Fair.
I would say,
What?
I'm holding
What are you holding?
I'm taking the picture. I'm taking the picture.
Why are you holding this? Why are you holding
You're not even
holding the post. Holding the post.
Good save.
Cool.
Vibes Cartel. I'll say Thierry Henry because obviously man's an Arsenal man. And I'm trying to think of. Fuck it, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Go. Man, Stone Cold Steve Austin. No one can tell me that. Man from the wrestling era.
Music, football, WWE.
That's a crazy top 3 though.
Yeah.
That's a top 3.
But everyone will see that on Instagram and like it.
Yeah.
They will like it.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is a crazy
shout.
Any finisher's great.
He's a dangerous man.
That's a crazy feature.
Oh, I thought you said
It is Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's looked the same for 30 years.
Most wrestlers would be John Cena. Like most wrestlers would be.
I'm in a picture of Triple H still.
Man's imagining that.
That's a bit crazy. Like, what are you gonna both do that one together? Suck it, like. Even that's a bit mad, isn't it?
Insane.
On that one day.
Who's your favourite wrestler? Everyone surely had one. Triple H was mine, that's why I even said him.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio.
You know that's the dead choice, isn't it?
Rey Mysterio.
Triple H.
Triple H was cold. He's one heavyweight champion. Bro.
Harold.
No.
That's time ago, bro. And he's a legend, bro. What are you talking about,
Triple H is a legend, but
legend.
on the rankings, he's not even top 5.
Are you buzzing?
Yeah.
Triple H is not top 5.
Are you talking about ability now?
Rest of all time, goated. He's
Triple H.
top 5.
Okay, let's talk about top 5. No particular order.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Wait.
The Rock. Yeah, we're naming that who the top 5 is.
Hulk Hogan.
He's not my top 5.
Yeah,
No, because of the era, but when you actually deep wrestling, Hulk Hogan is a pioneer. Wrestling wouldn't be where it is throughout Hulk.
Bro, you're just older than us, bro. This nigga watching WWF.
No, you have to deep it though. Hulk Hogan is a legend. You can't deny.
Yeah, he's a legend, but bro, I'm still gonna put Triple H above him though.
Let me give an example. Let's look football, yeah? Most of us didn't watch Maradona play, but we know he's a GOAT.
Yeah.
But why is he a GOAT? Because of what he's done in the sport. So you can't deny a man what he's done in the sport because you weren't about when he was there.
Alright, name your top 5.
So I would say Hulk Hogan, just based off what he done. Yeah. The Rock, Stone Cold, John Cena, and I would say honourable mention to Undertaker.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's my top 5. But there's other men that can come in and out.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about
But you're just about top 5.
Couple man that can.
You're going crazy
off the list. Off the list.
Crazy today.
In and out of the list.
Next time, like, let me know.
I don't know where you lot's minds are at though.
Nah, I don't like the way you're talking though.
You don't know where they are.
So what's you lot's top 5 list?
John Cena.
Yep.
Randy Orton.
Hear it.
Randy
You guys, this nigga was watching wrestling in the 90s, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's not the same wrestling era. It's like if you tap football to a youngster, bro. It's not the same football.
Randy Orton is very good, but he's not on The Rock or Stone Cold's level.
For you, innit?
He's not.
Cool. Anyway, I've got 2. The Rock.
Rock bottom.
Rock. Undertaker.
Can we say top 10, man? Top 5's hard.
Top 10 is too long. Everyone. Be here forever.
It's his podcast now.
It's boring.
Fifth one.
I'm gonna change the subject after this. I'm even bored after hearing Randy Orton.
I'll be real. My list is the same, innit?
I don't even have a fifth.
Oh my days.
Oh, you ain't asked.
My fifth one, I'm throwing an Edge. I love Edge. I can't lie. That's my fifth.
You loved Edge.
Yeah, I love.
Everyone's getting mad today.
You loved Edge.
Wow. Edge is not good enough in top 5, but he's cold. But he's not top 5.
It's because of the finisher, bro. When he done that spin, it was crazy.
Edge was cold.
cold. But
He's not top 5 though. He can't be. He just
what was
can't
this
be.
film to? You think you know me?
Yeah.
That was that.
Mind games.
No way.
You think you know me?
You think you know me?
You know it's an honourable shout.
That's the shout of Bao Polo. You know?
No. Do you know it's an honourable shout?
You think you don't know me? You don't know me.
An honourable shout that we've all missed is Shawn Michaels, bro.
No, he's up there.
Shawn Michaels is up there. Sweet chin music.
For other people,
You know how many kids broke their brother's jaw doing that in their yard?
No, Shawn Michaels.
That's why they had to do them adverts.
No, there's better honourable mentions in the rest.
But your top 5 is not.
We're not putting Hulk Hogan in them, bro.
Yeah. No, that's it. That's only in yours, big bro.
No, but if you lot don't put Hulk Hogan in, the masses will look and say you're not really a wrestling fan. Because
you can say John Cena and it's Ed.
There will be no John Cena if there was no Hulk Hogan.
Nah, cap.
Bro,
John Cena was league on his own, man. He came on that fun thing, and then he switched it up. They hated him, they loved him.
John Cena.
He's got it. I've put him in my top 5. You can't deny John Cena.
You know the switch up of him was crazy. He came as a thug.
Yeah.
And he came and he was a good dude.
patron.
Yeah, I watched John Cena's debut.
Man knows this. I can see his theme tune word for word, even the extended one.
Go on.
Come on. Your time is up, your time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. The franchise, but I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time. Before you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot like a sweater. And I can't take a sweat off. A soldier, and I say under you fight. And I'm storming on you chops like I'm thunder and lightning. Anyway, you're storming me, kid. I'm harder than nails. Plus, I keep it all low like I'm part of them jails. I'm smarter than nail. Competition, I got the whole black wish. You can run in my position, but you go fishing.
Yo!
That was my guy.
That was my guy.
That was mad intense, you know.
That was mad intense.
But you know he's saying it, and I know he's right.
Well, you know about to never give up.
First.
Yo, he was the whole team. How can a man know that?
That's mad.
I don't know wrestling whole team.
I didn't know that those were the words.
He could have said anything. He said that could be Meek Mill. I wouldn't know.
I'm shocked. I'm mind blown.
That was crazy. How can you know that?
Nah, big up you, bro.
John was my guy, bro.
John, you gonna watch the last WrestleMania next year, bro?
I might have to.
You have to, bro. It's his last.
Oh, is he still wrestling? I thought he was retired.
He came back or something.
He's acting bare now.
Something like that.
He's in a lot of films.
Have you not watched the McMahon documentary?
I've seen it though, but I need to.
McMahon.
Yeah, Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon. You got a documentary on Netflix.
That was the owner.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
He's got a doc.
Just
on
came
Netflix
out.
that dropped like recently.
Is it a negative thing?
So I watched it.
He was
I
wayward.
watched the first 2 episodes. Yeah. All I would say, you understand how someone so ruthless managed to get WWE so big, because when you think of WWE, it's solidified in pop culture.
Yeah.
Everyone knows about WWE. But he took it to another level.
Yeah.
All I would say, I don't want to ruin it for people, but listen, WWE is nothing without Vince McMahon. Nothing. So definitely worth a watch.
Fair.
Shout
Shout out Vince.
Come out here, He was crazy.
Yeah, he even said the N-word a couple times.
Yeah, man. Back in the day, you could do what you want on TV,
Bro.
They had a flipping group called what? Crime
If
Time.
you're not
You remember
Caucasian,
You remember Crime Time?
back to the locker rooms.
What's that? What's Crime Time?
Don't remember Crime?
duo.
No, what's it? You guys watching WWF? 25.
Crime Time? What's
Crime time, those two black guys
25.
with
25. How old are
bro,
you?
the two black guys, they
Crime
came
Time
out.
around in like 2008, bro.
Everyone stay the ages.
32.
See, it's gonna be different ages of watching WWE then.
No, but the thing is, with that WWE, yeah, you man was started watching it when it become shit. Closer to it.
We didn't have enough years in it.
I grew up in the 90s, 2000s, yeah. when Stone Cold, The Rock, and them man were popping, you man are watching John Cena.
Yeah, he's right.
And who else? Who's even
Already The Rock and Stone Cold had already done their thing.
Bro, I'm seeing, man, the belts just jumping from different people. You man are watching John Cena just defend the belt.
No, John Cena, you got Randy Orton, you got Triple H, you got Baptista, you got Undertaker in his prime, like as it were after, like you got Kane.
In terms of people that held down the belt, John Cena held it down for.
So he held it on for too long. It's like Messi and the Ballon d'Or.
I agree though. He would have seen. I would agree. He would have seen a better.
I saw it when it was in Monday night.
It must have been a crazy time. So,
bro, it was crazy in the night.
Wrestling was crazy big though, innit?
Yes, it made sense, but I feel like everyone clocked around a similar time. This is fake as fuck.
Yeah. You get older and you realize it's fake.
As a man, should I be watching this?
As a grown man, you have to stop it.
Like, there's a man in pants with knee pads on as his outfit.
Man,
Speedos, bro.
Speedos.
In the cold.
Shadow boxing.
In the cold.
Shadow boxing.
it's mad.
Yeah, it was crazy still. Good times though, man. But yeah, things like that, they can't exist now, bro. Like, you know that you was talking about the way he owned it. Like, yeah, like in terms of the racism, like you said, he was saying the N-word. There was so many like subliminal wrong things. I even remember how sexualized WWE was. Yeah. That can't exist now. Yeah. It was so sexualized. The Divas.
Yeah. Trish Stratus.
Bro.
Do you know who that is?
The Divas.
Tits.
Bro.
That's the first pair of fake tits I
saw. Bro. The Divas.
It
was mad. It was mad.
Bikinis.
Bro, you're basically watching porn without watching porn as they used them days. The Divas come, you see one of the wrestlers pull mat. The wrestlers pulling the bro. Bro,
it's not good.
That was Babe Station before Babe Station, you know. Everyone had a diva crush still.
Yeah, no, Trish Stratus and Stacey Keibler. Stacey Keibler was on her chick.
Bro remembers.
No, because I remember what I used to tune in for. I didn't used to watch that. When was the two girls I liked?
I don't remember what their belt was called. So I'll be real.
Divas
featherweight. Nah, that was one of the guys, isn't it?
It was called Divas.
Divas Championship.
Like the Divas something, yeah.
Crazy.
Separately though, did you man see the article of the guy that stabbed someone on the train?
No.
What happened? Yeah.
Trigger warning, innit? Quick change of subject.
Who got stabbed up now?
So basically, a while back here, there was a video of a guy stabbing someone on the train, innit?
Because in Beckenham Junction.
That was near
Beckenham Junction.
Bromley side, isn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't even know where it was.
It was Beckenham Junction.
Okay. So yeah, it was all on the socials. The guy that was obviously, when you've seen the video, the guy was stabbing someone, so he's got condemned on the socials. You see all of the also the racist things on Twitter, like about you get what I'm saying. And obviously it's come out recently, so an article got published, but it even looks misinforming. It says guy cleared. It doesn't really explain why. Someone's gone. He was cleared because the person had the knife first. He managed to disarm him, innit?
Oh, is that what happened?
Literally. So my man didn't go jail for it.
So the guy that was on the floor tried to stab him,
basically,
and he flipped it.
Yeah. Literally,
self-defense thing.
Literally, you could be on the self-defense thing still. So yeah, it was just had that lesson that. The videos that are taken, what you see, you never know where it is, basically.
Yeah. It's still horrifying at the end of the day.
It is though, because stabbing is such a mad act. You can't really blame someone for seeing a video like that and thinking, why, you know what I'm saying, how are they gonna like think that this was self-defense? So yeah, it's crazy, bro.
I didn't even know that, man. That video, when I saw it, I was thinking, And the thing is, when it dropped, I'm at work. Around all my colleagues said, "Oh, have you seen this? Have you seen this? Have you had a look at this, babe?" I was sitting there thinking, "It's disgusting." Isn't it? I can imagine this. Broad daylight with a COVID mask. So they're looking at it thinking, and I'm just thinking, it's the shame. Scum of Britain. Scum of Britain.
So nasty.
Scum of Britain.
I think it's just mad now because everyone sees it now. So like you're getting the person that you're working with that normally back in the day wouldn't have seen such a thing. Now that like you have these so many complaints about London's going down the drain, Sadiq Khan's London, all these things about how London is going, but I would say it's just the exposure of social media. So now the question I would ask is, cool, do you think like London was worse now or back in the day?
See, it's different because you see when I feel like, I don't know how you man would see it, but you see when
where did you grow up?
Like Croydon.
Yeah, similar.
So like, you see back in the day, I'm so glad I'm an adult now.
Yeah.
Because you see the adrenaline that you would get from just jumping on the bus. Because you're going through ends. A man could jump on the bus and the whole journey has changed for everybody.
Yeah.
You might not finish it.
But you see, when now I'm a big man, I don't have to feel that.
Yeah.
But
facts.
just the fact that me being on a bus, I'm exposed.
Yeah.
There could be a gang that just might be at the bus stop waiting to hop on. The bus driver's not going to stop. He's going to stop.
Your
the
bus has to cut through them ends.
He has to cut through. So I remember, like back in the day, just remembering the feeling of manoeuvring through London. You had to be on point.
Yeah, you
at
definitely
all
have to be on
times.
point. You definitely have to be on point.
But that's because of the age I was at. Just being young, just being like, let's say I'm 18, going through from South to another part of South. It doesn't even need to be out of the ends. From South to South, it can get sticky.
Yeah.
Someone can see you and be like, wait, where you from?
Long day.
And if you're not from the area, you are going to get into a man. He's going to try to rob you, or it's going to get cracking.
Yeah.
But I'm just glad that now, as a big man, I can look and say, I can go from north to east to
No problem.
south to
No
west,
problem.
back to south, back to east, back to, and no one can't tell me nothing.
That's not the question though, bro.
No, but I would say back in the day, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, you think back in the day it was worse?
100%, because it's more hype. Man are more gassed.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
So you think a youth now can do north to south to no problems?
I would say it depends on how the youth's living his life. I don't know what it's like now.
You have to give the average youth. So we'd have to think of ourselves as an average youth that's not in a gang, that's not affiliated. That's just how you got to picture it. What do you man think though?
I think now's worse. Growing up still.
I'll say now it's more violent, but back then you could get troubled for anything.
Whether it was
violent or not, you're just getting robbed.
I would definitely say back day was worse still.
Yeah.
Cause like now, do you know what it is? I see like this narrative of this people that are like young now, and they like pop down the GM thing, like on some
What's
he's
GM thing? What's GM?
niggas that are in gangs, innit? Like there's a certain like culture to pop it down, or like say like they're a crash out, or they're a this or that. Why have you heard the term YN? Like a young nigga. No. There's a certain term of it, like they're done out here, like they would just crash out over the smallest thing and do life basically.
Why?
Just like a thing on TikTok, just
what's going on?
socials about certain people that are just crazy in it. But my point I'm making is I just feel like there's a lot of people that are more smarter about like they're not on that. But back in the day, I feel like
it was cool
to be it was super cool. To be on badness. Like you even had to be at least affiliated.
The aura was crazy.
You had to be at least affiliated. Even if you didn't want to be the GM yourself, you need to know niggas. Like back in the day, it was all about badness.
You know what? I kind of disagree with that. It's because now I would say it's more what you're saying, innit? Because you had the socials that was bigging it up. Like remember when we talk about places like UBS or whatever.
The general consensus,
it's not cool.
That gang behavior is cool.
The general consensus is that man are no one looks at man. No one's looking at you. It's not cool.
I don't think GMs have aura like that. The same way GMs have aura.
Unless they got bread. Unless you got bread.
Gang member.
Yeah, gang member. Unless obviously we can only give a broad image.
Would you say that though? Would you say?
Yeah, because I feel like
we grew up in the same London, bro. Back in the day, if you was like niggas would really jump on this badness for gal even.
Okay, you're saying gal, but I feel like niggas now would really jump on the badness for socials.
Yes,
but how many man on like regular youth? Like you can be a regular youth now, like based on what I see anyway. Because obviously man's not a young youth to know it in it fully. But based on what I see, if you're a good looking regular youth kind of, I'm just trying to give a perspective. You don't need to join none of that. You can be patterned and just carry yourself well and get gal. Bro, back in the day, if you was that guy, bro, you're gonna be walking with that gal. Niggas gonna hop out like, yo. Where you from, fam? Niggas would embarrass you with a gal if you don't know niggas. Confrontation back in the day was at an all-time high.
Back in the day, I feel like it was more of a thing. Like if you're involved, it makes sense. Like you're either from that area or you know someone. There's like a straight connection, and then that connection obviously is like directly leads to badness. You're on fucking people up, making the area worse and whatnot. But nowadays, bro, it just seems like any Tom, Dick and Harry can grab a zombie knife and they're on stabbing man, bro.
Yeah, but
no relation. They don't have to be in a gang. They can be. We talked about drill influence back in the day, but it's real, innit? You see guys that have no business doing what they're doing, but they're on coming to you, robbing I guess the young generation for no reason. Any normal civilian walking down the road, cool, they'll try to do that to make a name for themselves because they're nobody, bro. Like they have no affiliation to no gang. They're just doing it because it's cool, innit? Because of the socials and that. Same way you're saying there's people, like more people now saying they don't think it's cool. There's therefore a lot more people that are finding it cool because they're actually seeing
I'll just say
live in the
motivating factors, like you mentioned back then, it was gal. for example. But now the motivating factors are social media. I feel like
so people are being bad for socials.
Yeah,
is this a thing amongst young kids?
I don't know about this.
That's crazy.
From what man
I think badness is always going to exist. Like in
it's part of
it's always going to exist. I can't say it's for socials. Like, and another thing is like, man's radius of what badness was could only be from what man lived in. Because remember, back in the day, there is no TikTok. Man's not seeing what's happening in North, West, East. Now man's going on man's phone. You're seeing a story from the 8 million people in London. You will see a stabbing anywhere at any time. Back in the day, your only consensus was what you could see in your own area. So the comparison is mad. Man's comparing badness from man's borough growing up to badness in the whole country now. Because TikTok allows me, and Twitter and whatever, allows me to see there's a stabbing a day. So a lot of people would say it's worse because they have the news. Like, you know, this was started because you said the thing about you, like, if you're at work and they show you a video. Back in the day, the white man, you wouldn't even know this happened in Brixton or know this happened in Croydon. Like, he never used to know. It's accessible. That's why there's this whole agenda of London's going down the drain, Sadiq Khan's London is going down the gutter. But bro, if you pretty much get Google out, if you get Google out and you
compare the stats.
I don't know, innit, because I haven't searched it myself, innit. But you could check right now.
Shall we?
Yeah, like, literally. You get Google out and you check like violent crimes, it would tell you, innit, like.
I didn't know that man were doing it for TikTok. Is that what's going on?
I don't know if that's a thing.
I'm shocked to hear that.
I just think people are bad and social media is around more.
Accelerated. Social media accelerated though, because something happens to someone on socials. So like, let's say someone videos them ducking away, or after they've been yinged or whatever, all these things, there's obviously going to be more of a reason for that person to retaliate and record the same way or whatever. So social media definitely fuels it more. Man can't say it doesn't, because if a violation happens and only you and that person knew about, whoever saw, it's very different from back in the day. Man even speaks to the man about, like, bro, you see like a road rage incident, like anything, like confrontation you could have with someone outside now, man's so much more not on it, because bro, anything you do with someone outside, people will be recording it. Yeah. Like, man gets into a road rage and for some reason man loses my head and steps out of the car for whatever mad reason, bro, you could be on TikTok. Yeah. So like, there's a whole different approach to the way man views life in terms of how man would move. It's
gonna get accelerated.
Yeah, it's gonna get accelerated. If you're in an incident, you're much more likely to act off of that social media.
What I've clocked as well with the younger generation, because back in my day, it was more, you had morals. So like, a man would not do certain things. Just say, for example, if you see a man that you're beefing and he's with his mum, you ain't gonna trouble like that. Because it's like, well, auntie, cool. You're with, but my man, when I buck you, it's on. Now I'm seeing the young youths, mum's getting licked down, youths getting licked down, and I'm like, how can you lick down a man's mum? Like that. As much as you might hate a man, his mum's done nothing to you. That's auntie.
And she's a woman.
And she's a woman, but the way how they don't even care, I look at it and think, this is unfortunate.
That's what it is.
Because now you lot are dealing with a different, you're not even dealing with respect anymore. At least back in the day, the man them had respect for each other. Now you got man them just licking down people just for the sake of.
You know what it is? I feel like the more disrespectful you get, that's the win, innit? Yeah, so more of a win, innit? Whereas back then, guys weren't disrespectful about people's mums.
You wouldn't disrespect mums, family.
I don't know what this church looked like back in your time compared to now.
No, they were peak, but it wasn't like, let's get points on him. Do you know what I'm saying? There's always been badness. You know what I'm saying? Man will always beefing, but it's a thing where like, the way how it is now, it's like we need to make sure that we get points on that team so we can show off that we've got a point. But everyone's losing. Everyone's you're playing a game that everyone loses.
Ultimately. By the way, though, the London murder rate in 2008 is 154, and the London murder rate in 2023 is 116.
Okay, can I second that?
Selected
offences involving knife or sharp instrument. In 2010, it was 36,000 in a year. In 2020 to 2023, it was 50,000.
Murder's worse.
Yeah, it's crazy though. No, I was just gonna say there are different stats in it.
Yeah.
Are you scared of cameras now? Like, just in general life, like, let's say you go to a party, do you feel like you move how you want to move, or you move cautious?
Depends what kind of party though too.
Yeah.
If it's more your close people, you wouldn't give a toss. Like, no one's gonna be recording.
Let's just confirm, no Diddy parties. Like,
this guy's compensation plan's mad.
Yeah. Insurance.
It's mad insurance plan.
You can't be cleared up.
Hope.
When you say parties, let's just establish.
No free
There's only one type of party though, really.
When have anyone ever said, come to this party and the first thing you're gonna think is a freak? What would
It's
it
a freak off.
Where do you be going, bro?
Freak Nick.
Bro.
There's freak offs happening.
Yeah, man don't know about that still.
I don't know, but I know what they're about.
I swear.
If you men don't know, you're moving naive. You think that these people are just what in the world?
No, in the world,
definitely
In the world, this freak off.
Yeah, but generally speaking,
in London.
generally
You think there's
speaking,
freak off in your community?
That's naive. Sleeping in London, there's no
freak off.
There's definitely freak offs, bro.
Like a jiggy freak
The
off.
wealthy
there's freak offs in your community?
Little pills,
Like a black
cokes.
orgy.
always freak offs, bro.
Like a black
Do you think
orgy.
there's freak offs in your community, bro?
If you wanted to go, obviously, if you wanted to go to a freak off,
How soon could
this
you get
Friday,
one?
boom, you can go.
No, it's not. It's
Not
not one of those.
accessible. It's not accessible.
One of those things that you see freak offs here, like these freak off events.
Yeah.
They are
Freak off events.
invite only.
Yeah.
Bro's been on event
What
right
are the freak
now.
offs?
FOE.
I don't remember, but I'm telling you, they're about. But you just make sure that you don't get invited and you don't go.
Bro, but someone generally asking about party. Nobody thinks.
Do you want to host
No,
this
I'm
freak
like,
off?
nope.
No one generally is going to a freak off.
Hosted by Couple.
When they came to you,
Sponsored by Coco.
they offered you
Yellow black
three of
edition.
you guys.
Yellow black edition.
Never. You mentioned about how we're living. I wanted to kind of tap into
Yeah,
that. Like,
yeah.
how would you how would you describe it in terms of like London living now? Because I feel like I've seen a lot of things, and as I've become an adult and I've realised certain things, I've clocked a lot of people. It's a bluff. It's a bluff. Like, man are struggling.
Yeah, making it.
And the thing is, like we speak about average prices in the UK are crazy. In terms of average salary,
It's not matching up.
it's not matching up.
We literally said this last
To
episode.
buy a crib based off
to rob someone
certain,
for
you have any, no, you need to rob a man for 60k, or you need to either have a girl that you can combine together. Even if that's dangerous, that's sticky.
Combination.
And you know what's mad?
Collab.
After all of this, you don't even get the maddest of yards.
No, you're gonna get a flat, bro.
It's gonna be.
You and your girl will have a nice flat.
You're not
a
getting a
nice
dream yard, bro.
Newborn
I was literally speaking about this with my brethren, and I was saying that I don't feel like there's the UK middle class is completely dying. Like there basically isn't one no more.
It's
Like,
low and
it's just low and high now. Like because what's the middle class? Like, bro,
Your standard, you can claim to be middle class, but your standard of living is not much different for someone that's low
bro, the
class.
price of houses has pretty much almost tripled, and salaries have not changed. Like, what is man supposed to do? The cost of like living in terms of everything, bro. If you want to go outside, buy food, drinks, bro, we all know this, innit?
See a stat
mental.
like people are staying at home for a long time.
Oh yeah,
They're
facts.
30s.
People are moving on now.
Most man past 25 aren't thinking to just move
cut.
out, get a crib or get a little flat or something to themselves, because the price is just gonna put man in the red.
Yeah.
As soon as they get paid, I'm just paying my rent and I'm in the red. I've got 4 bills for the
For
month,
the whole month.
so it's not worth it.
Yeah.
You get me?
I can't do
Man has to
nothing.
pay my car insurance, man has to pay
And then you're done.
You might
Bro,
not sell
subscriptions.
You have to sell-
even getting the train to work,
You have
bro,
to- you have to
ski.
sell the whip.
And train to
What
work
is
not
going
cheap.
on
Sell the
though?
whip, bro.
You know, like they've I don't know if you lot heard yet, but there's this thing about apparently they're putting some UK tax for people that are leaving now.
Yeah.
So people that I think it's for people that have assets and businesses, so they have to pay like a percentage.
Right now, it's affecting the millionaires and that. So
Well, I think it affects anyone that has a business, doesn't it? Because isn't it just if you have a business, if you have a business or an asset that they have, that they know you have, like, or a house, and you're not living there, you have to pay a percentage of it to leave or something. You have to pay a percentage to the government. It's just mad, bro. Like people, if you want to we're the people that are gonna suffer, bro, because a lot of our parents, they've already put their mortgage for the price of the house that it was, or. You know what I'm saying? Like they've already set their stones with the prices of what they've already made. Their bed here. Man, I made man's bed here, and look at the cost and look at the salary. How is man supposed to
Start
a family here, bro? How are you supposed to have multiple kids if you want to have multiple kids?
and it's mad because it's like a lot of people who are in the same like working position of people that may be older and they're raising a family. It's like, how's man raising a family?
Man looks at people that had like 5 kids, 4 kids. Like, how did you do it? But back in the day, your house was that price. Your salary was still the same, was just a bit under, similar.
Literally.
They were saving way more money a month.
Bro, I was saying to my brethren the other day, I was saying when it comes to like a relationship, I would say before you enter a relationship, understand that's 100 bag investment. And I'm gonna explain to you right now, For example, if you meet a girl and you want to get married, most weddings cost 30 bags.
Yeah.
So don't get into a relationship if you're not prepared to spend 30 bags within 3 years.
Yeah.
Because after 3 years, she's gonna be on you.
Yeah.
You man's age now, you meet a girl, she's gonna be on you about
By
when
20
am I gonna get married? When am I gonna get married?
Yeah.
So you got that. Then you want to buy. You need to have a crib.
Yeah.
How much is the average deposit for a crib?
40-50K.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're 80 now. We're 80. We're already at 80.
Yeah.
And that's the wedding and the crib.
Yeah.
Now you want kids.
Yep.
You need to make sure you got money
Yep.
for the kids
Yep.
so that they're good.
Yep.
Minimum 20 bags.
Yeah.
So when I say,
Yeah.
so when I say 100 bags, people hear and they think, oh, you're talking shit.
Yeah, it's 100 bags.
It's 100 bags minimum. So when man are saying, well, man just trying to do the single thing, I'm trying to build my thing, because bro,
It's never
the
good.
relationship stuff, it sounds good, and the majority of girls, they want a man that can please, protect, and provide. And if you can't do those things there as a man in the UK, you're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna be in trouble.
1/3.
I got please in the bag.
Yeah, please. And that is a broke nigga with dick. That is a broke nigga with dick. I got please. All I can do is please.
This dick.
This dick. That's what I got.
Go solve all these problems.
I'm still trying to find other piece, bro.
You're gonna be walking
I'ma get there.
from dawn to dusk. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
And it's crazy. But the thing is, when you actually look at what it is, especially like if you're coming from like a Nigerian Ghanaian, you're gonna do a trad.
Yeah.
Bro, we're talking 2 weddings.
You got double wedding, yeah? You got double wedding.
Bro, we're not even talking about just the white.
Would you have 2 weddings?
I would probably do my trad on the same day as.
The trad can just be the reception though.
It can.
It depends.
but it's not. It shouldn't.
It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be.
Let's talk-
It's not supposed to be. Yeah.
You can, but it's an event.
Yeah, it's meant to be a whole
And
separate
so
thing.
is
Like
the white wedding.
factually.
Let's say they're both 15 bags each. Food, drink needs to be available for everybody. It's a 100 bag job.
Telling you, man, I want 100 people at the wedding. You're a shout.
I'll be real. There ain't gonna be no food, drink like that mad at the white wedding.
Bring a bowl, bro. I'm telling you, bring a bowl to my wedding, bro.
Single food.
So are you not gonna do trad and white wedding?
I'll do a trad.
Just trad.
No, trad and white wedding. Yeah.
But I don't mind doing a trad and not doing a white wedding.
And just in the
But the
reception.
the white wedding's important though.
You can do the white wedding and the trad in the same one
on
though.
who she is. For some people, trad's more important than the white wedding.
Some people do what they do is they do the white wedding and then they'll get changed or go to another venue for the trad, innit? Like,
as the reception.
yeah, as the reception. The trad will be the reception.
I thought it was always on like a separate day.
No, that's what it's supposed to be.
but
It's
people
supposed to be, but people have started doing it.
Cut
Yeah,
the
definitely
cost.
cut costs.
This is
Definitely
what I'm
cut the
trying to
costs.
say.
Definitely cut the costs.
It's mental.
And then the thing is, if you get married, make sure that you're going back to your own crib.
Yeah,
You're not going back to your mum's.
You can't go back to mum's.
If you get married and you're living at your mum's bed,
That's my
you
views.
have made a bad decision.
That's my views. You definitely can't.
I'm
do that.
saying that straight. To anyone that's listening, if you get married as a man,
To all men, yeah.
Oh man,
You can never say the other though.
as a man,
Yeah.
if you're getting married and you're going back to your mum's bit, then you've made the wrong decision. You're jumping the gun.
You weren't ready.
Set your foundations as a man.
It's true.
Because she's gonna be like, bro, we're living out my husband's mum's
bit.
room.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what's going on?
Mind games,
What's
mind
actually going on?
Do you know what I'm saying? So you make sure you're patterned, and then when you're ready to have kids, bro, please make sure that those kids are ready to grow up in a home that you've provided.
Yeah, in an area that you can.
Bruv, it's
provide
long.
for. Yeah.
So I always say to the man them, make sure before you enter into anything serious, just please, man, have your foundations built. Don't rush it, especially as young men as well. Do you get what I'm saying? Are you man got relationships? You man got girls?
Yeah, I do so.
So you got a girl?
Yeah.
So you're thinking about getting married, then it's natural.
Yeah, it's in the ether.
Okay. So when would you think?
I don't know. So I feel like I can only start in the timeline. It can only be 2 years after, like, being in a relationship.
How long have you been
For
with?
like a year and a half.
So you got 6 months, bro. We need to start raising.
Let me get my tailor. Let me call my tailor.
We need to start raising some funds.
Put some GoFundMe.
This guy's not a partner. He's married my boy.
2 years. You're thinking about in soon. So next year you're thinking of proposing then. He gave him the timeline. He said 2 years.
in the
He
ether.
just said he's talking about.
So when he's gonna be at 3.
Let's end this combo.
Yeah, okay, cool.
He's thinking about. Bro said telling this girl when he's proposing.
Putting ideas in her head.
I'm just saying, you have to be careful, bro. You have to make sure you're prepared for this.
No, I hear it.
It's a big step.
It is,
and then you got to make sure that your wedding's clean.
And the pressure.
Everyone's snapping and
you'll
it's
be
like
calm.
they're not at the wedding.
Pull up podcast will sponsor.
Push and push.
You're good, bro. Don't worry. Huh?
I got the drinks.
It's serious.
No, but I think that's a good point to make though. Like I feel like you have to, your community has to support you in little things like that.
Bro, it's important, fam.
So how would you see man supporting you?
You saying I've got the drinks is a big deal, bro.
It is though.
That's
You
big
get
deal.
a
what
big
would it
deal.
cost me to get all the drinks to the wedding?
that's a big commitment.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
I think all the drinks.
Seven bags.
What? The drinks.
What the fuck you drinking, bro?
Oh, no, but
It depends how big the
Oh,
wedding
okay.
is.
For some reason, I wasn't even thinking of alcohol.
A couple
included.
racks.
Yeah, it's like
Because even the soda alone will cost bread.
My dad's
soda alone will
I'll
cost
say
bread.
10 bags.
For drinks?
No, I don't think it'd be 10 bags. I don't think it'd be 10 bags.
How much?
Because remember,
I feel like
hold on.
46.
How much do you think the normal drinks, non-alcoholic drinks will cost?
about a bag.
Yeah.
If you get low.
I think that will cost the most.
How many?
Like a 200 to 300 people wedding, which is average numbers.
I would say maybe just over a bag, like it might cost a lot. 'Cause
I'll say
you don't have so many
every-
drinks. You need to have drinks that are left over, Remember,
I'll
you
say
can't run out.
all drinks, you probably run up like 5.
Yeah. I reckon so.
You remember, you remember for a wedding, depends how hard you
that's
want to go in
200,
it.
300 people, like
But
you said.
you don't need. Actually, you do.
You're gonna need like
I was gonna say you don't need. I was gonna say you don't need hella alcohol for the wedding, but of course you do.
each table.
I was gonna say that, and also it depends if you got an open bar. It depends how you set it up in it. But that would,
If it ain't open bar, people are gonna think, "What the fuck is this?"
yeah, then you'd have to have the bottles on show.
Show. Bottle show with the sparklers.
But what I'm saying about that, it does depend a lot because it depends on how certain people value. At Banks, for example, I don't know about you, but my perception, even when it was your birthday last year, cool, we've come more time. The man them have brought the alcohol. You don't really. You weren't at the time. You were drinking less.
If there was no alcohol, you probably wouldn't care.
You wouldn't have cared at all at your birthday last year. You wouldn't have cared at all. In fact, I think. Did you even bring any alcohol? I think the man just brought. The man was brought alcohol. So I've been to certain weddings. It depends on the couple or what they value. If some people will not invest in alcohol, they might get a few, but it's not so people can be.
Like you have to tailor your personal brand, bro.
Yeah. You have to kind of know. You kind of have to know. So it depends on what the person wants to fuck with, innit? But yeah, cool. If alcohol is included, someone like me, bro, I'm trying to have enough alcohol. I don't even want it to finish.
Yeah.
I want people to be finished.
Flowing. You want it flowing.
Finished.
My brother don't want Captain Morgan.
Bro,
It's Henny on deck.
Casamigos.
Casa.
I want it going off still. So literally it will cost a lot, man. It will cost a lot.
Yeah,
still.
bread.
Bro, you got bread.
You can't even think of looking at a girl without knowing that this is gonna cost me 100 bags.
At this
And it
age
sounds
as well,
crazy.
Yeah, it's dodgy times, bro.
I get the way you're seeing it still.
Well, alright, cool. Do you think that makes you stricter then in terms of standards?
100% because I'm not gonna lie.
You sound hella strict right now.
If I'm talking to a girl, I'm thinking, right, I'm gonna make sure that I'm wifing you, but you need to make sure that you are.
That's too much. That's too much pressure on someone. If you look at someone and see them as 100K price tag, that's too much pressure.
bro,
It's the reality, but that's the way. No one can look at me and think I'm 100K, bro. That's
Oh, Banks,
I
you're
get
a
it.
guy,
That's
you're a guy.
life, innit? I
Man
get
game,
it.
you're a
But
guy.
you can't look at someone. I'm 100K.
You're free. Put a bride price for a reason.
Imagine you're free.
It's subconscious. You have to think.
Yeah, but I feel like it's too much pressure on
You
someone.
guys
bro.
don't think that we've
It's not on
got.
her. It's on the situation. Then don't get in there. If you're not ready to prepare for the 100 bags, don't get into a
I hear
relationship.
it. No, I hear that. That's the reality.
Don't.
I hear that. That's the reality of the
Be
situation.
by yourself and grind.
I hear that.
Grind out them kids. Because if you're not ready to prepare for that,
I hear him.
you still need to
You
crunch
think the
time.
man have got stricter with age though? So like in terms of
Yeah.
your principles and also what you see as what you will entertain. It
Yes.
gets stricter every year. The only way I'm
Yes.
seeing it is I get what you're saying, but broski's actually older than man.
Yeah.
So
I'm
I
telling you
already
what it
know
is.
how much stricter I am from when I was 21.
Yeah.
I can only flipping imagine
what
how
you're gonna
strict
do,
man would be.
You're not going to tolerate bullshit.
Literally, bro.
Because when as
I
a man,
fully
you're
hear it, bro.
going to start to think yourself, hold on a second. I'm going to wife
this is
this
long.
girl.
This is
She's
long.
going to live in my house. And we're going to have kids. And I'm going to make sure that I'm patterning this stuff. I need to make sure that this is patterned.
On top of that, you gotta be strict because you ain't got time to waste.
Of course you
Not
don't,
even just
bro.
that. Not even just that. Let's be real, bro. Like, cool. You see a girl that you fuck with. You know it comes with some type of price tag anyway. Like it doesn't have to be the 100 bags the way he sees, but at our age, you still look at it as dating.
Dates.
You know where it comes with. bro.
Lifestyle.
You know where it comes with. It's gonna come with certain expenditure. So if man's looking at it now, man actually gets if he's talking about it from a point of marriage, house, man's not necessarily thinking about that right now because man's younger. Whereas I get why
she's
man's
going to
thinking
think like that. You think these girls are not thinking the way I like that? You think girls are thinking, he's just my man? No. Okay, what's next?
They're looking like, can you provide 100 bags?
I'm thinking before you're together. Whereas I can imagine more women at your age would.
I need to wife a bum, man.
What? Is he alright?
Is he alright?
No,
What did you say?
no.
What did you say?
This isn't what we're trying to say.
What did you say? This is not what we're trying to say.
You're wife in the bum. You're wife in the bum.
Girl, I ain't got it.
No.
Girl, I ain't got it. Please, I ain't got it.
No, man.
Use a power. Help me.
Help me. No, you ain't wife in the bum. You all get queens. Amen. You all get queens. You all get no bums, man. What the fuck are you gonna wife a bum for? You be pissed. You be.
You can't provide.
No, that'll be worse. Bro, enough bums want the high life, you know.
Yeah, don't even put that out there.
They want it more.
Repeat the energy.
Yeah.
I want
Are you Christian, bro?
Yeah, 100%.
Rebuke. The word rebuke is
Yeah,
actually
so
a Christian
Christian.
word still.
I want to play a game. Yeah, I'm gonna say a Bible verse.
I'm not that clued up.
None of us are.
But I want you to say if it's real or ChatGPT made it up.
Okay, cool. No, because I be honest, I'm learning my Bible. I don't know my Bible like that. I can admit that.
We love a learner, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn, man.
Okay, a soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger.
ChatGPT.
Bible.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, that sounds like AI still.
Who said Bible?
I said Bible.
Big bro, you too Christian, man. What verse is that?
You know my
Proverbs 15 verse 1.
That's how they were spitting in the Bible.
Yeah.
I ain't got to Proverbs like that, bro. I ain't got to Proverbs like that.
Bible's got raps, yo.
Yeah, they got raps.
This is KJV and they said that.
As the moon reflects the sun, so too must your soul reflect the goodness of the Lord.
That sounds like Bible still.
AI.
I think that's AI still.
Yeah.
The Bible's never said nothing about the moon. The Bible has never said
No moon, there's no moon.
The Bible has never. I've never heard. Does the Bible say? Does it say the moon in the Bible? Yeah.
It does mention.
No, you sure?
In Joseph's story, when he's saying like the stars bow down to the moon.
Okay.
I got an example for you, bro. What the hell?
Didn't even like the three wise men follow the moon?
The stars.
The
star, yeah.
But if they're saying stars, then it makes sense.
It can be there.
More time.
The one who walks with the wise will become wise, but a companion of the fool will suffer harm.
Bible. That sounds Bible-ish still.
Sounds Bible.
Yeah, it does sound Bible.
Yeah,
That has to. What?
Is that the word Bible-ish?
I don't think they're Bible-ish, you know.
I think it's Bible-ish.
that was the Bible one still.
What's the verse?
That one is Proverbs again, 13:20.
Proverbs got the reps.
Proverbs. As a man, yeah, you should read Proverbs.
Isn't Proverbs just sayings?
Yeah.
The whole thing. The whole thing is quotable. It's just quotable. It's not about no character. It's just straight sayings.
I see one TikTok about the Bible. Like when you read certain parts of the Bible, it's just about straight grinding.
Yeah.
Like it's
What part's that? What part's that?
Proverbs.
What verse?
That's the 100K, man.
That's the part I need to start learning to work. That's the 100K there. That's the scripture. That's what's gonna be my. When I listen, don't even get me started.
screensaver.
That's my speech. Bro, we open our Bibles to Proverbs chapter 1.
Cool. The fields of the diligent will always bear fruit, but the idle heart is like a barren desert.
Bible.
I was gonna say chat. I can't lie.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm on his vibes. Bible-ish.
It's Bible.
Yeah,
that one was AI still.
He sold me out. The one time I tried to follow. God damn it. These niggas got me again.
That's a hell of Bible-ish. How you trusted him?
Bible-ish.
I thought I had that one.
Yeah.
You know what it was?
That sounded.
Do you know what it was? It was the word barren.
Oh.
Old term words.
Barren.
That's barren.
AI is dangerous, you know.
It's dangerous. It's too mad, bro.
Barren is
they know.
nothing left.
Yeah, barren.
Barren land. And nothing can come from it.
Barren.
A regular man would have said empty.
That type of word is to scare barren.
Yeah, barren. No.
Didn't they use that to describe
a woman that can't have a baby? She's barren.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's what these. Bro,
Sorry, bro.
dark, bro.
Dark.
You got one more?
Do you want one more?
I'm not gonna lie, you got me thinking of the still.
No, Proverbs getting hit up still.
Okay. In quietness and trust is your strength, but you would have none of it.
Repeat, please.
In quietness and trust is your strength, but you would have none of it.
That's King James version.
You know when you're confused?
That's definitely the Bible.
It has to be
when
Bible.
you're confused, it's the Bible. That has to be KJV. I don't know a word just being said. That reminds me of what?
You know, like when you're reading the Bible, you think,
What are you saying,
bro?
That's definitely the Bible, bro.
Yeah,
That is King James version. Man has no idea what's he saying. What is he saying?
It's Bible.
It's Bible.
And that's switch to the
message. You need that message version.
Bro, KJV.
God damn it, James.
What's he done?
Start me at the wrong time, bro. What's Meat Mill's lawsuit, my boy?
You know what? I wasn't even gonna talk about that right now. Yeah, I was gonna talk about your cat, my bro.
Oh man.
Sorry,
It's cat passing. I saw that. To be fair,
Bro,
and the
thing is, that
The man
thing's
they were
on
boying it.
fire, bro.
How many years?
Laughing
How
at
many
your
years?
cat.
8.5, man. Sammy, man, gone.
have they got cat years? Is there cat years in that?
Yeah, but
It was 8 years
Yeah,
of
your
your life.
Yeah.
bruv, imagine that was
crazy.
from what? Just after uni, we got them cats.
Crazy.
Bro. And the thing is, the cat just died of cancer.
Did you know it had the cancer?
No, the thing is,
What kind of pet owner were you? Were you on a
you know what's
vet
mad?
team?
Because it's my mum's cat, innit?
Okay.
I just used to go to the crib. You know what the thing is here? You know when you got your yard, you're used to the aesthetics of the house. Regardless. The people, the furniture,
The pets.
the pets.
Yeah.
So when you go to the yard and you see the cat, you kind of get familiar. I don't like cats. They are annoying animals. But when you know that cat's there and it's not there anymore, you think, oh shit. Oh
missing.
shit. Oh
So
shit.
you didn't see him pass though.
No, I didn't see him, but I just see the grave. The grave. And the thing is, the other day the fox dug him up.
The fox. Where's the fox?
The fox dug him up. The fox dug it
that's
up.
pain, that's
And the
pain.
thing is, because he's been decomposing, he don't even look like a cat no more.
That is dog.
It looks like leftover dinners.
That is dog.
That's
Jesus
dark.
Christ.
You guys didn't do that. The grave.
Bro, them man not
Yeah,
gonna fuck.
that grave was hell of a
Yeah,
car.
well,
That grave was hella accessible, innit?
My bro dug the grave. He didn't dig it deep. Bro, I know they ain't
The fool's above the storm,
bro.
Hurry up, man.
You can still see the tail.
It's a happy meal.
That's what's
It's a happy meal. It's accessible.
That grave was hella accessible.
Open up. Drive-through joint.
Well, that fox was happy. Mad big meal, you know.
Bro.
Christmas dinner.
A dead cat. Bro,
Food bank.
That's a big meal.
bag, food bag.
That fox only eat for a couple days.
He's gone back to the man them. Say, yo.
You won't believe what happened, bro.
the fox saw us. How greedy. How greedy.
The full course of this hill.
Bro, how greedy. What, this low down? So it's 6 foot under. It's only 1 foot. How greedy. Man, then we got something tonight. We're driving the bins tonight. I got a full blown car.
I don't believe in him.
I don't believe in him.
Hey, don't bring your card, man. Leave your cards at home, bro.
Even I got you, man. Still, we're eating big tonight. We're eating big tonight. Crazy.
Crazy. Oh,
It is what it is.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace, Sammy,
R.I.P.
man.
Sammy.
Gone,
Sammy.
but not forgotten.
Hey.
A lot of people know who Sammy is now. He's changing around London.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
They say one gun, another one band.
Do any of you know why you can't use a mobile phone like at a petrol station?
The radio waves.
Yeah, it
Something to do with the waves.
Can cause an explosion.
MB has no clue what he's talking about right now.
At all.
So like when you guys go to a petrol station, yeah, generally if you're on the phone, like,
Hang up.
yeah, would you hang it up? What would you
If I don't hold the phone to my ear.
Depends what the call is.
So is there a call that you can hang up because you're at the petrol station? Is it something you take into account?
Yeah, of course.
Is it?
Yeah.
I
I
definitely
can't
don't
lie,
know
I
still.
stopped, yeah. I remember I went to the old petrol station near my gaff, yeah. I went there and I was on the phone, like, phone in my
He didn't
ear.
let you use it.
He didn't turn it on.
Yeah, they do that.
happens,
better.
yeah.
Then when he said, when I went to him, I was like, oh, raw, like, well done. He was like, yeah, you can't use it. He said there was maybe he's chatting shit, but he was like, there was another pay station or whatever, and then it started a fire. Like,
Yeah, but you're
one of the
not
stations.
allowed to use it. So he didn't even need to tell you that.
Yeah, but like, if man's asking for a
He put him
reason.
under pressure. He's like, oh, what go on, baby?
Sorry, brother.
I think my man was actually capping.
Yeah, why you
Because like,
telling
in
him
this day of social media, how could we not hear that?
No, but it might not been like recent. It might have just been the reason why they started doing that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But
Also,
we say that. Sorry,
No, go on.
But we say that. Yeah. Have you guys ever back home, Ghana, Nigeria, or whatever? Yeah, Jamaica and that. Have you ever been Congo?
Leave it, man. Leave it. Other. And Congo. Go on, though.
Is that a thing?
He said the big four.
Wait. Before you say the statement, can you just clarify the big four?
Jesus.
Is this a thing?
No, he needs to say his big four. He said it.
No, but
He
you
said it.
that's a new term to me.
Yeah. It's definitely not.
Who would you assume the big
I read it and I said allow it.
One time. So today in the group
Can we
chat.
get this bit clipped?
Today
Wait,
on the
hold
group
this
chat.
clip.
Today on the group chat.
And put on TikTok. What's the big four?
Today in the group chat.
What's the big four of African countries in West Africa?
In the group chat, I established as a top 4, but the top 4 wasn't just African countries; it was just for the black community.
Go on.
You went
He went so crazy.
I've got mad.
Go on.
In the group chat, listen. Let me not do it. In the group chat, I
about
said the
big
top
four.
4 in the UK based on like what I'm around.
You didn't say all of that.
But let him
I didn't say that. The top 4 was Nigeria, Ghana, Jamaica, and Congo. Like in terms of like other countries, there's not as many of those people, bro. Like
In the UK, I agree with you though.
for black people, bro. Man,
Congo.
I didn't say
Congo is a mad reach.
What do you mean? North London's Congolese, and you'll find bare East people, Congolese people in East London, but just not from that side of London.
There's a lot going on.
I'm thinking
SL is definitely there as well. Surely there's as many SL people.
You're comparing SL to Congo in terms of like London.
I probably think so. And
That's a good shout.
Somalia.
That's a great shout. That's a great shout.
Somalia.
Somalia goes over Congo.
Yeah. So
Even Morocco.
even Morocco, but he said black in it.
No. It competes. In terms of,
You forgot what you're here for.
let me.
African.
I'm gonna do the cancel thing, bro. It's not about African. I was just talking about the black in terms of the thing is in the group chat. I didn't say the words black, but like that's the reason I named the black country. I'm talking about for black people, innit? So. I don't know if I'm gonna. Let me even do that, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna offend people, but Morocco wouldn't come under that category of the black that I was describing.
They don't respect black people anyway.
Let's not do that because you're doing the all thing.
They don't.
You're doing the all thing. Some of them.
We spoke about this. We spoke about this.
Moroccans don't come under the black people that man was describing. Somalians would.
I'm gonna say the Somali
black
thing
countries.
is
It's
ambiguous.
competing with Congo.
I'm gonna say it's ambiguous.
Why?
What is?
Because you don't know if they're Somali.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, come on.
Oh yeah, you're right. You don't.
Yes,
You don't. Theoretically, someone could be from Eritrea and you might think they're Somali or Ethiopia or whatever. But
I wouldn't know if someone's
or whatever's
Congolese.
mind games.
I wouldn't know if someone's
Oh,
Congolese.
that's a lie.
I wouldn't know if someone's Congolese.
You wouldn't know someone. You wouldn't know someone from anywhere. You don't
So
know.
why did we make that point about Somalia?
They're very flamboyant though.
What did you mean by that anyway? Wait, sorry, you're right.
Yeah, we wouldn't know.
What are you saying? Why does that matter? Like, what do you mean by you wouldn't know? Do you mean based on their appearance?
That's how we more time based.
You telling me someone walks in and I know he's Congolese? He could be Congolese if he says he is.
The other people that you mentioned,
Yeah.
Ghanaian,
Man
Nigerian.
doesn't know anyone's Ghanaian. Man asks and finds out they're Ghanaian or hears it from their name.
There's
some features.
some. Come on.
And there's features of a Somali. But play mind games. There's
wait.
more features of a Somali
Can you
than
let
a
me
Congolese
land?
man.
Can you let me land?
In terms of knowing someone.
Go on.
I'm going mad.
So Nigerians, you have your individual features. You can kind of more time tell someone's
Attractiveness. Yeah, that kind of thing.
That was so mad.
Pick what you like.
Go.
Attractiveness. Is that what you meant?
Pick what you like. Same with Ghanaians. They have their kind of features that you can identify them as
Eggs,
Ghanaian.
big bum.
And there's no mix up. Not much mix up between you two. Can you agree? There's not
We're
much
just
mix
talking
up.
about no, there's not.
Whereas with Somali and Eritrean, they very much look the same.
Who told you that?
You did.
Who told you that? Someone can live or tell you.
based on observations.
Someone can live or tell you Nigerians and Ghanaians look similar. Do you not? Sorry. Where do you think I'm from?
I'd say just based off how you are, probably Nigerian.
Okay, you said based on how I am. So you're not saying it based on how I look then?
No, I'd say based off
Mannerisms.
energy.
Yeah, but then that doesn't come under the
Don't say he's from me, sir.
You seem confident. You seem like a Nigerian man. Yoruba.
Oh, wrong.
And I can tell. I can feel that's his
but
best friend.
No, but he's Nigerian. But
Don't forget, he's
yeah, true. But he sensed that off the whole conversation. We've been here for 3 hours.
I can tell.
Bro, you said confidence.
If I was to guess,
Literally.
you're Nigerian.
Yeah.
I get Ghanaian from you
Yeah.
because you're more like calm. Like Ghanaians are very humble.
Would you say shy?
Not shy. Not shy. He speaks when he needs to speak.
Wow.
Appreciate
he's
it, bro.
a Ghanaian. I can tell he's Ghanaian.
See that?
I can tell you're Nigerian, but I feel like you're Igbo.
Okay.
He's not.
That's the vibe.
That's the vibe you got.
Yeah, that's the vibe I get.
Fair enough,
I didn't
man.
know where he was, but I could tell Nigeria.
So you didn't know who he was. You didn't know where he was from. He's from Congo.
Right.
Now you're telling me a Somali is sitting.
You need to rep my man.
A Somali is sitting in his seat. Who do you think you're going to establish what country they are from with ease? A Somali or a Congolese guy? I don't know. We're even biased because
is that the actual question?
yeah,
then?
because he said that
Okay,
it's more ambiguous because obviously you don't know when someone's Somali. But Bengala said obviously that but you wouldn't know where anyone's from. You make assumptions.
But
Like,
you
cool.
could be like, there's
Wait,
one.
but what I'm saying
I wanted
is
to say
the ones that are in the top, you know, like he just specified.
What do you mean you know?
Ghana, Nigeria.
When you say you know, do you mean I see someone and know where they're from?
More
You can
time,
assume,
more
you can
time.
make an assumption.
More time. Come on,
Because
bro.
if you're not from
I think-
Nigeria, you're from Ghana.
Okay, but listen, I think it's unfair to say. Okay, cool. I believe it'd be easier for me to recognize someone is Somali than this person is Congolese.
Yeah, I think that's it.
There are hella Congolese people that look Jamaican. There are some that look Ghanaian. Like what? They're just black people in Africa.
I agree.
A Somali has
Then that's-
distinct
I agree.
features.
I agree.
With a Somali, the only person you're getting them confused with is an Eritrean.
Right.
A Congolese man
Or
could be
East African,
Jamaican.
yeah, East
He could be
African,
from
East
anywhere in Africa. How can you tell me? Sorry, go on.
Basically, what I'm saying is, the top two, like you said, mentioned,
Yeah,
Ghana,
Ghana,
Nigeria,
Nigeria.
correct.
Yeah.
The others, I don't think they belong in there. That's
Alright,
what
cool.
I'm
See
saying.
the Ghana Nigeria thing, yeah? Cool. Majority of us on the pod, we're West African, which means it's easy for us to establish where someone's from. A Jamaican person that does not have any African friends, you're telling me he's going to walk in here and know who's Ghanaian and know who's Nigerian. What the fuck are you you're next to each other, you look the fucking same.
They'd
On a
have
grand
a
scale,
bigger
on a
chance.
grand scale, a white man, you're telling me he can know who's Nigerian and know who's Ghanaian. Who can he guess easier than Somali?
Depends
We
who he's
all
around.
know what a Somali person looks like with more ease than a black person. A black person can be from anywhere. A man can look flipping Nigerian and he's Jamaican. And you can't argue with him. Whereas someone can look Somali and if he tells you he's Nigerian, you're gonna be like, raw. Where's your so are you fully Nigerian? Like, bro. It's just, I think sorry, I'm getting quite passionate here. I actually think, personally.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, boys.
So much,
I hear it.
the reason I'm
A
arguing so much.
Somali looks Somali. I hear it.
Hey, Somali.
Somali.
I think this is actually a ridiculous argument.
It's insane.
I think it's a ridiculous argument. A Somali
Can
will
we
be this
confirm
room.
who the top four is? Just let's
Congolese.
What are we talking about in the UK?
It's his top four.
Top four. I'm gonna put Somali in there. You know, only being from South, less Congolese people.
Take a Congo out.
So this is top 4 London. Is this what this
No,
is?
it's like top 5. I'm not thinking about Somali though.
Oh yeah, black African
African
Londoners.
countries. Yeah, I'm gonna say Nigeria, Ghana. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Somalia.
Yeah.
There's a big community of Somali.
And then
Somali
4th?
people.
Yeah, and then Jamaica.
No, African.
African.
Was never
Oh, it
African.
wasn't African.
If it's
No,
African,
no,
if it's African, then I can put Somali in there then, because then that gives that space.
It's Congo then Somalia.
Yeah, it'd
Then
be
top
the top 4 if it was just Africa. But when I was asking initially, it was black
You
people.
know why that is though, innit? You don't know the history behind it though, innit?
Behind what?
Why there's certain countries in certain places.
What colonialism? Like what languages you speak?
No, it's based off the language we speak. So, for example, you see in France, there's
Yeah.
bearmen from Côte d'Ivoire, bearmen from Senegal, because they can transition
into that.
into that economy easier.
So the answer is yes.
Yeah, that's it. So even with like Nigeria, Ghana, they speak English. So they come here and they can pattern easier. If they was to speak French, it would be harder.
Actually,
That's what it is.
colonialism,
That's
isn't
all
it?
it is.
That's
Really.
not our fault though. It's because they came to those countries.
you came
and
to your
imported
country.
it.
The white man done his thing back in the day.
Actually, that's exactly what I said.
Done his
thing still.
He said they'll be back.
I can't believe England was on that man.
What? Taking
England,
over the whole
England
world.
is tiny, bro.
Yeah.
It's the mindset.
It wasn't the UK back then.
What? Mind games.
Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Pull up, pull up on me.
Yeah, I'll let you man continue anyway.
No, thanks. How you find your experience?
No, I think no. You know what it is? I definitely can tell you man got a good vibe.
Cheers, bro.
Like, I feel like what you lot are creating is good, and I feel like anyone that does come in, it's kind of easy for them to kind of get involved in the conversation. Still, well, who was your last guest?
Who was our last guest?
Was it Reef? No.
Reefer, no?
I think it was
Was it
Reefer.
River?
Who's
Yeah.
Reefer?
He's
Popular TikToker.
yeah.
Reefer.
Reefer. Not your generation though, younger.
Reefer.
Yeah.
REEFA.
Yeah.
Okay. How was he? How was he as a
In
guest?
terms, he was a good guest, and in terms of the engagement that we got, it was really good still. Yeah. Do you man do many guests?
You know what's mad? We're not really on the guesting. Do you know what it is?
Your dynamic.
Exactly that. Because you know what it is? You see when you have a certain dynamic, you add someone into that, the chances of them doing that or blending in,
it's hard.
It's
50-50.
flip of a coin. People might come in and be like, yeah, like we want to jump on the pod. People say to us they want to jump on the pod every day. From fans to people that we know, man them, and I'm like, bro, I love you.
You're not gonna know, bro.
But you come on the pod, people are gonna be like, why the fuck is man there? Like, what's he even bringing? Like, who is this Don? He's even got a haircut, bro. Like, you're laughing, but we're thinking like,
use our 1009.
You're my guy.
in the comments.
You're my guy, but bro, like, you haven't even got a fade right now, bro. You're not even
presentable,
compatible with what's going on here. And the thing is, you see, when you got a core fan base, people will look at it and think, you man are just putting people on the pod for the sake of it. We're not here for this.
Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Pull up, pull up on me.
Now I've met you, man. I know what you man are on. So now, if you lot go on to do big things, we will always have that relationship of that's my man that jumped on our pod. Like when we first started, Harry Pinero jumped on our pod, and he was already established doing his thing. But now it's a thing where he's always like, anytime you man want to come on, let me know, man, because I know you where you man are coming from. So it's the same thing. When I see you man's thing, I watched it. I saw the message come in, and then I said, let me watch what you.
Who controls you man's messages, by the way?
It's a variety of us. We're all logged in, innit?
Okay.
So we have a group chat, and we might screenshot a message
and then put that in.
Same thing.
So
all the same.
when I see a human message, I was like, okay, let me see what these lots pod is about. I've seen clips, I've seen you lot on TikTok and stuff, but watching a pod compared to watching the clips
is
a very different thing.
Different.
And then when I saw you lot's dynamic, I said, these men got a similar dynamic to us. Young guys talking about similar things, similar banter. You man are laughing. It's not a serious thing. Like, it's not gonna come on here. It's like, right, let me put on my
So what made you start podcasting?
Trevor Nelson.
So like, what was the journey?
How do you mean? I knew from the jump. I said, right, if I come here, I feel like I'll just be talking to the man them. And that's what it is. We're talking to the man. We're talking about man them stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made me say, you know what? When the man them was like, right, I'm just coming back from this, I'm coming out. I said, you know what? I will go there because at the end of the day, the relationship that you can build with someone on a similar journey to you is strong. We're all doing the same thing. I compared it to, when I said to my brethren, I said, it's like a rapper who features.
There's a feature in it.
A wavy other rapper on his team.
And they both blow.
And they're both blowing
and
anyway.
the fans want another feature down the line.
Jave Dehas.
That's
what it is. This is Jave and Dehas. In 2015. This is Jave. You know what I'm saying? Dehas and Dave together.
You were saying Jave Dehas. But I was thinking maybe he didn't say it because no one said it. But Jave Dehas. You saying it for a minute, you know?
Jave Dehas is a wavy mixtape name.
Jave and Dehas.
And Jave.
This is Jave and Dehas.
Jave and Dehas.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jave and Dehas.
But you know who they are? It's a combination. It's a combination.
That is kidding me.
Not gonna lie, bro.
But you get what I'm saying?
Nah,
that's what I'm saying. It's literally when two people are on a similar journey and they collab. It's beautiful.
It's amazing still.
And I rate what you man are doing, man. You have to keep on doing your thing. Make sure that it continues to just meet and reach as many people as possible, bro. Keep on putting it in people's faces. That's all I would say to you, man. Just keep on putting it in people's faces. That's what I'm saying.
What's it, man?
I knew you were looking. I said, if you don't, please.
You know what I'm saying? But if everyone understands what I'm saying, we're at that point where you don't even know what I'm saying. Bro, I don't even know if it's getting my words up, but you understand what I'm saying.
That's so funny.
But you know what's mad? This pause thing is crazy now.
What, the pause thing?
Like, in general, like, you can't
in the podcast space, it's crazy.
It's crazy still. But it's not that deep.
I think it's hilarious.
It's just how you choose to enforce it, innit? It's not really that.
Some man take it really personal. Like, no, I didn't mean it like that, bro. It's calm.
Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Pull up, pull up on me.
What's that?
So basically,
What do you say?
Selling the title in the note said selling kids secrets.
yeah, tell us it. So basically, I read this like mini article, just people chatting shit on Twitter and whatnot. But they were basically saying like the effects of you telling your kids like secrets and telling them raw, don't tell anyone, or like if there's something going on in the house and you're like raw, don't let this leave the house, innit? And then they're saying that like obviously as the kids grow up and stuff, they're thinking that certain kids can go wayward because of like situations like that, having to keep secrets on them from a young age, innit? First I was just gonna be like raw, like do you man like was there ever a young time where you remember raw like there were certain things that you knew couldn't really leave the house?
No, not really, you know.
No.
If there was, I don't remember it.
I think there was. Well, it was a general consensus, like anything to do with family, no matter what it is,
We
don't
keep
say
it in,
you keep
yeah,
it in
so
the house, innit?
things like immigration stuff, we wouldn't, you just keep that in the house. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like someone's immigration status.
Let's say if someone's illegal in the country, maybe like an extended family member who's overstayed, like obviously
Why
it wouldn't
would
come
you
up.
discuss that
Exactly,
outside?
why would it come up?
you know,
But
as a
so
child, you
strict.
can just
As a
like
child,
say
yeah, you have to.
Oh yeah, my uncle was just.
Yeah, you know kids, man. You know kids.
Papers, he can't even leave the country.
the police came to my house.
Yeah, you know kids, they want attention. They want attention. They'll just talk, bro, in their class. Can you guys imagine what happened to me today?
Yeah.
Imagine police came to my house because my uncle's an illegal immigrant that's living in my house on 50. Bro, kids are just dumb. Kids, attention seeking and shit, bro. You got
That's
a
I didn't
valid
even
one.
think of that.
Yeah, that's a valid
That's
one. Yeah,
massive.
yeah.
It has to kept inside.
Because let that hit the schools now.
Long day.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's just I would try and keep it away from the child, but I guess it kind of happens in instances where the parents don't try to show the child and the child just finds out.
And then they have to let
Like they
them know.
overhear something, or they didn't know they were there, or they opened a letter that they shouldn't have seen. Just curiosity is what might. Yeah, you maybe just keep the child out of it. The best thing you can do is keep the child away from whatever.
Was there family secrets that you finally got put onto at like what age?
Yeah.
Those convos
definitely.
happen.
That's part of growing
Life,
up.
yeah.
As a person. You start to.
I'm like,
realize
No, but like,
what
did they
is
ever
going
tell,
on.
like, sit you down and tell you?
Do you have any siblings?
No. I was never-
Are you oldest?
Yeah, I'm oldest. Yeah.
You see, yeah, like I feel like you guys all had it different and it was nice, bro. Like
Well,
you guys
it
got
was-
involved in like the family secrets and like what was really going on from an early age, bro.
No.
I'm new.
I wouldn't say
really.
early age. I wouldn't say early
You're not the oldest.
When you say early age,
You're not the oldest.
Okay, not early age,
A lot
but
of man's
like
uncovering now, you know.
in like your late teens and stuff, you kind of knew like the greater picture. Maybe not all the details, but you kind of knew what was happening. You know, like that uncle was this, that uncle was this, or like this aunt, whatever. But I feel like for man, I don't know shit, bro.
you just saw.
I don't know, like I'll see them cool, but until like you get older and then they're like, oh right, you know, and you're like, wow.
Nah, I found a lot of stuff out. Not, I don't want to say
Everyone's
recent,
got
but from
family
like
secrets,
18
man.
onwards, I found a lot of stuff out. Still can't lie. Dark. There was a long period of time, for example. I never knew. Obviously, with siblings, you beef your siblings, right? Yeah. My aunties are my mum's siblings. My mum beefs her siblings.
be
had
beefing.
beef for time, bro.
Bro.
I
didn't even know.
I didn't even know. Man, I wasn't really seeing
Yeah,
my
that's
cousins like
mad
that, innit?
But you don't think of it.
I didn't think
You don't
of it.
think of it, bro.
But did you get told? But is that a secret though? Like, oh, because you didn't get
So
told
when
and
I
you
was
found
younger,
out.
it was more of a secret. Like, why am I not seeing my cousin? She's not really trying to tell man the
Fair enough.
rare. But now I know the rare.
were
Like,
beefing.
yeah,
You
beef.
understand it.
I'll never
You can
forget
even
when-
pick sides and shit.
This story.
He's got a story. He's got a story.
I'll never forget when I was young, and my dad's brother, they must be close in age. I don't know, like he has a lot of siblings in it, but he's at the house when man's young, bro. They were beefing, as in like my uncle was at the door, and my dad, like they were trying to fight each other, and my grandma was who stopped them. Like it was mad, and that's my close uncle. Like my dad will go away, and my uncle's the one that's in the house taking care of man. Do you get it?
Well, like arms house, like.
Yeah, as in they didn't get to land any blows, but they were
they were
trying
ready-
not.
they
There was
were
some
ready
like man's could not believe it. Like man's growing up, man's dad and man's uncle, they're like principled, strict. Man doesn't see them in a light of people that can
Lose it.
You don't see them as siblings.
Yeah,
Don't see my siblings.
bro, they were beefing.
just grown men.
I could not.
Both
You know what's
grown,
funny?
yeah.
I've never spoke to man's dad about that. Man's actually gonna go home and say to
need
him,
to ask him,
do you
what was
remember that
that fight
time when
about?
you was? But man's grandma was like this. I'm like, leave. To my uncle. Go.
Shall I go now?
I was like, yo.
Must be something serious.
Yeah, mad.
Something was going on that.
I'm just actually I'm gonna be like, bro, you don't tell me where it was.
Nah, I don't know.
Nah, I ain't gonna wanna know.
Wait,
I'm not
next
gonna.
episode. I'm tuning in. I'm involved now. I'm tuning in. The uncle and dad beef. I'm tuning in.
Really going on.
Two top dogs.
Yeah, they were beefing, like they were actually trying to fight each other. If my grandma wasn't there, they would have been banging each other in the face. You know?
What are you gonna do?
Nothing. I was shook. I was young, bro. I wouldn't have done nothing.
Nah, that's jokes. That is jokes. Hey, what's the episode? 209?
210. That's how much you've done.
Yeah.
We never missed a week, you know.
In 4 years, we've not missed a week.
No, respect for that, man. 210. Respect, bro. That's big, man. That's big. 210.
Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Pull up. Pull up on me.
No, it's been a good episode still.
Appreciate it.
Proper. Where can they find you, bro? Tell them about yourself.
Yeah, man. Listen, Copo Podcast. Follow us if you don't know. And Theon Denton on Instagram, TikTok. I'm working on the Twitter, but Twitter's a bit mad at the moment.
You can leave that one out for now.
Instagram, TikTok, we're growing, man. Follow, get involved, and big up you lot, man. Appreciate having me.
Love.
Oh,
episode 210.
Man. Love for listening, everyone.
Push and push.
Like, comment, subscribe. Leave us 5 stars on everything. If you want to see something new, let us know.
Come on.
Yeah, man. So MB from the Pull Up out.
Bangs out.
JB out.
SPO.
Yeah, Theon out, man.
What's up?
I was waiting, everyone looked at me.